Let's go back to this a second. Is this a new attribute then? What is this? Is this like a physical or like... what is this? Could this potentially... Because there's been some people talking about... Because we didn't see any tacit marks from Zany. What if she's just a straight up physical character that she doesn't have... Or if she does have resonance abilities that don't show in the same way. And that her abilities are all into something like strength or something. Because this is definitely new, right? Like, what is this? Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today, Wuthering Waves have dropped some new information. If you remember, on the release of the game, they did a little Echo event. That's back. And it's the Rinascita Echo Fiesta. And it's now live, guys. I'll leave a link in the description as well, so you guys can go over and check this out if you want to. So get ready for the most spectacular celebration, Carnival de Rinascita. Join us in this vibrant festival to collect unique echoes from this magical land. Participate in the festivities for a chance to win various rewards, including 5-star echoes, asteroids, and more. This is over on the Twitter, guys, as well. Like I say, I'll leave a link in the description to take you over there and go check it out. But the pretty cool thing is they have shown off at least, well, I think all of the echoes, if not all of the echoes, a good portion of the echoes. And there's 39 echoes to show off. We're going to have a little look at them. So let's hop over to the website and get into it, shall we? Okay, then. All right, we're over there. Guys, have a listen to the music as well. I'm not gonna lie, the music is sounding really, I don't know, that's taking me back to like PS2 sort of era of RPG music. It sounds amazing. Can't wait to get into Rinascita and have a listen to the music alongside, well, obviously playing the game as well. So you can see we're over here. We can do our pulls and stuff. You'll need to log in for this as well, guys. So get ready to log in to do your pulls and your claims and stuff. But we're not here for that. We're here for the echoes. So let's hop over to the Echo Gallery, shall we, and see what's coming in 2.0, because devs are leaking, man. The devs are leaking. Right, we hop over here. You can see there is 39 new echoes now. I don't know if this is the entirety of the new echoes, but this is a lot of echoes. I didn't think, I'm not going to lie, I was hoping there was going to be a lot. This is a lot, actually. I honestly didn't think we'd maybe see this many. So this is really cool to see. So you can see we've got all different ones here. We're going to have a quick look at them and see what they're all about. The designs look really cool, actually. These look really interesting. I'm not going to lie, quite unique, actually. So let's have a look at some of these here then. So we got the Questless Knight. This is Electro. Possible Sonata effects. A humanoid tacit discord clad in the attire, clad in fine attire, sorry, wielding a sharp blade and extraordinary might existing only in legends. Ooh, okay. So these designs really do have that sort of Renaissance, regal, upper class look to them, don't they? They've got that sort of fine look to them. These do look really cool, like the blade and everything is really, really dope. This looks cool. This is a 3-cost echo. So I don't think we've got any 4-cost echoes by the looks of it. No, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. All right. Okay, let's have a look at some of the others then. So we got the Nocturnus Knight here. Humanoid tacit discord clad in fine attire wielding a sharp blade seen only in the pale glow of the moon. Interesting. So, does this mean that we've got echoes that are coming in the day and the night then? Because obviously we've got a day and night cycle in the game. Are we getting some nighttime echoes? That'd be kind of cool, actually. If we only got, if we got some echoes that only spawned and were roaming around in the nighttime. It'd add a little bit of extra for farming, wouldn't it, that you need to go out at night to search for particular echoes. That'd be kind of cool, actually. So we can see that this is a Havoc echo as well. Okay, let's have a little look here. We got the Diurnus Knight, I believe. Humanoid tacit discord clad in fine attire wielding a sharp blade seen only in the radiance of the sun. So I'm assuming then, okay, so we're looking at day and night time. It might not be that, because we've got obviously Havoc and Spectro. It might just be linked to their actual attributes. But one can hope that maybe that we find the Nocturnus Knight actually at night, you know. The name, it's in the name, isn't it? And another one in the daytime. So this is the Diurnus Knight. All right, let's move on to the next one then. The Abyssal Patricius. Proticius, yep. A humanoid tacit discord born from the abyssal sea that assumes the semblance of an aristocrat, a fully differentiated form of primordia bloom. Okay, that was a lot of word salad. We've got a lot of humanoid looking tacids here, haven't we? Just noticed we've got a lot of humanoid looking tacids. Interesting design as well. I really like these designs. These are cool designs. These are really cool designs for tacids. It's a shame being 3 costs that we won't really see them, because these would be really cool to whip out, actually. Somebody made a good point in a post that I've got coming up soon, actually. We were doing a list of, like, wish lists, and somebody mentioned having pets in the game and potentially having, like, a chibi form of a choice of Echo to kind of follow you around. What would you think to that, guys? Because I thought that was a really cool idea, actually, and it'd be kind of cool to have something like this following you around. So imagine, like, the Mephis following you around in a little chibi form. I think that'd be kind of cute. All right, then let's have a look at this end. We've got the Abyssal Gladius. Same sort of thing. A fully differentiated form of primordial bloom. Same description here for the Abyssal Gladius. And we've got Glacio. This one was Glacio as well. So we've got 2 Glacio, 3 costs here. Really, really cool design. Again, I really like this aristocrat design. It's actually pretty cool. Another Glacio, the Abyssal Mercator. Again, same description for this one. Then we'll move on to Chop Chop. Okay, what's this? It looks like an eye with a top hat and 2 disembodied hands as well. Interesting. These are some really unique designs. I really like this. This is Fusion, a tacit discord often seen hovering atop large structures, feigning an imposing posture as if the buildings are extensions of its body. Its silhouette blends with the architecture, towering the menacing giant, sorry. So he likes to hop onto buildings and such and appear menacing. Okay. That would definitely freak you out if you saw that. I like the name as well, Chop Chop. It's a lot easier to say than these other ones, at least, anyway. So it's easier for me. Okay, cool design. All right, let's have a look at this one. The Vitrium Dancer. Another humanoid tacit from shattered stained glass. Glittering lights beam from its body with each move. Really cool looking weapon as well. Look at that sword there, actually. That looks actually pretty dope, doesn't he? Another really cool... So far, all of these Echoes are like 10 out of 10 designs, in my opinion. Like legit 10 out of 10 designs. I really like the style of these Echoes. I can't wait to explore Rinascita. This whole theme, it really is right up my street, man. I'm feeling it. I am really feeling it. All right, let's move on to this one. The Chop Chop left list. So is this Chop Chop's left glove then, is it? Okay. So we've got a tacit discord constantly in search of a suitable body. It functions as the left hand of Chop Chop. So, like, what is this? Chop Chop when it's together. And this is, oh yeah, so look, we've got the left hand, the right hand, and the head as well. So is this Chop Chop when it's not together then? So can these possibly become a full-on Chop Chop, can they? So we've got Chopless right. So again, same thing, searching for the body. These are some fancy-ass gloves, aren't they, actually? And then we got Chop Chop headless. A tacit discord constantly in search of a suitable body. It functions as the head of Chop Chop. So will we ever find the body? Oh, look at this as well. Chest Mimic. We were talking about this in the list, actually. Somebody mentioned that it'd be kind of cool to have a chest mimics around the map, actual, that you could go up to. So I guess are these just going to be roaming around like normal Echoes, or they're going to be feigning, pretending to be chests to troll us? Let's just go back a second. So we've got Spectro, Havoc, Fusion. Okay, another Spectro for the chest mimic. A deceptive tacit discord disguised as a supply chest, preying on the greed of its victims and devouring those who approach due to its peculiar habit of swallowing its own kind. It's often referred to as the Rinascita nesting doll in the Pioneer Association. Okay, so we've got... so I'm assuming that does mean that they are going to mimic actual loot chests then, yeah. So you're going to have chests that you got. I wonder if they appear on the map as that as well. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I like the idea of that. You know, getting that little, like, I guess almost a jump scare. But it'll probably become quite easy to tell straight away that, okay, this is a mimic. You know, right off the bat, you'll probably know. And that's Spectro, of course. Let's move on to the Fey Ignis. This is interesting. This is, now we're getting into more fantasy type stuff here. And this is Havoc as well. An avian tacit discord prowling penitent's end in the darkness. Its form blends into shadow, leaving only its mask flickering like Ignis of Fatus. Okay, and this is Havoc. That is interesting. That design is. That is really interesting. Can I zoom in a little bit here as well to make this now? I was hoping to make it a little bit better for you guys to see. All right, whatever. Okay, then Nimbus a Wrath. Once a remnant creature in Nimbus Sanctum, it decayed into a tacit discord as its frequency wanes, leaving it wandering in perpetual sorrow. Well, that's sad. Interesting. That's a really cool design. Do you know what? I don't think I've seen a design here when I'm like, it's kind of mid. Oh, here, look as well. Cuddle Wuddle. This is one that we saw in the trailer, isn't it? The actual Rinascita 2.0 trailer. An incorporeal tacit discord inhabiting the body of a large, ragged plushie. He feasts on fear and screams provoked by his intimidating figure frequencies he finds most so delectable. So that's interesting that this is one that feasts on fear, consider it was shown in the trailer as just wandering around inside Raguna, you know, being friendly, because obviously we know that there's tacit discords. There are companions that live in close proximity to humans. They're friendly, they're not aggressive. It's quite unusual. It's quite interesting that they decided to show one that actually is the opposite of that, isn't it? Really, that like he's legit the opposite of a peaceful, friendly bear, if you will, one that feasts on fear. That's interesting. That is. Again, this leads me to believe this whole thing with the echoes and them being friendly with humans is really something dark behind it. I did mention it in a video. I'll link that in the description as well. You should check that video out, guys, and let me know what you think. Again, another one that we saw in the trailer, isn't it? Following along with Cuddle Wuddle. Hocus Pocus. A charming, dashing plushie. He indulges himself in cheers and applause. One with his eye-dazzling tricks, frequencies he finds most delectable. Okay, so a little trickster here then. And that's Havoc. Sorry, that's Havoc. So I thought I missed one then. Okay, right. So wait a minute. Was this in the? These were all in. Was this in the trailer as well? These four were in the trailer, right? These four were in the trailer, weren't they? I think they were the ones who were all in the trailer. Was it the Diggy Duggy in there as well? Cuddle Wuddle, Hocus Pocus, and Lottie Lost was, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these were. Anyway, let's go back to this a second. Is this a new attribute then? What is this? Is this like a physical or like... what is this? Could this potentially... Because there's been some people talking about... Because we didn't see any tacit marks from Zany. What if she's just a straight up physical character that she doesn't have, or if she does have resonance abilities that don't show in the same way, and that her abilities are all into something like strength or something? Because this is definitely new, right? Like, what is this? Looking at it, the only thing that comes to mind is physical strength. I'm not too sure. Interesting. I was kind of like caught off guard there as I was going through them. I was like, wait a minute, what is that? So I'm not too sure. I'm just going to assume something like physical strength. I don't know. Penetrating. I don't even know there. It looks like a little sword by the looks of things. I'm not too sure though. So yeah, we saw these all in the trailer. Let's go to Lottie Lost. She treats herself with hidden secrets and emotions uncovered with her attentive eyes. Frequency she finds most delectable. Okay, so again, these are like interesting that these are, especially this one, feeding on fear but living with humans. We got Diggy Duggy here. He lives on trust and gratitude earned by his hardworking hands. Frequencies he finds most delectable. So this is definitely one that seems like it would work with humans. Basically, it doesn't even look like a tacit really. It genuinely just looks like a cartoon teddy bear, doesn't he? Where all of these have got like, you know, something, I guess, a little bit off with them, you know? This just looks like a nice little cute teddy bear, actually. All right, let's move on to this one. Frost Scourge, Stalker, I'll just double check. Yeah, Spectro, Havoc Spectro, okay. And again, the physical or whatever it is. I'm just going to call it physical, okay? We're going to call it physical. Whatever that is. Interesting, man. I can't wait to see what the deal is with this then. Okay, then, obviously, Glacio, the Frost Scourge Stalker. It often hunts in packs, practicing the brutal art of slaughter. Very nice. I really like the design as well. Do you know what? I haven't found a design that I'm not a fan of here. These are probably the 2 weakest designs. Maybe these 3. Actually, these 4. But they're not even bad designs, but just the weakest out of a strong bunch. All right, then let's move on. Electro Volt Scourge Stalker. Same thing. It often hunts in packs, aiming for swift and precise kills. Sorry. And then we can move on to Aero Gale Scourge Stalker. It often hunts in packs, chasing down its victims with ferocious speeds. The colour looks a little bit different on Aero there. It looks a little bit more of a grass green rather than like the sort of, I don't know, like it's almost sort of a bluey green that we're used to, isn't it? That looks a lot more green, if that makes sense. But that looks cool as well. I really like these like wolf type designs, man. Okay, then, oh, the wing grape. We also saw this. This is the one we saw in the trailer as well, yeah. A flying echo, often seen leisurely drifting high above, answers to people's calls and lifts them up into the sky. Interesting. So, is this like a move towards a potential echo that's going to give us some traversal options, maybe, you know, maybe giving us a little bit. I know we got the wings coming, but are we potentially getting some sort of echo that can launch us up into the air? We can get a little bit of a dash or something in the sky. Maybe we can combine it with the wings to do some extra stuff. I don't know, but that'd be really cool, actually. Let's move on to the Cloud Puffer Express. Sorry, a fish-shaped train echo that glides between Averado Bank and Averado Vault, carrying treasures from all corners of the world. Wait a minute. So, look, we can actually ride this thing? Interesting. Okay. Oh, the gondola. Now, excuse me. We did see this in image before. I don't know if this was in the game or it was leaked on Twitter, but I remember seeing this. I think it might have been in the game, actually. I'm not too sure, but I do remember seeing this. So this is like another. Are these all like traversal echoes then? Are these just like for getting us about? An echo boat that quietly glides through the Draguna's canals, offering a safe and silent voyage to all who hop on it, often known as the water bus. So I was saying this before because Rinascita looks like it's like almost separated to a degree, doesn't it? Like the lower city's not connected to the upper part where you've got like the big citadel and stuff. Is this how people get to different regions of the town then? Of the city, should I say? So I'm assuming these are all just like, these are not actually, are these just all like, I don't know. So he doesn't say what cost they are. So are these just like traversal echoes or something? I'm not too sure. Let me know in the chat, actually. I don't know. I don't actually know. All right, then, we've got Signal Octopus. Once, when the dark tide ravaged the city and tacit fields spread like a plague, Signor Octopus's duty was to sound the alarm. Those days are like a distant dream now, yet he still announces the hour with the gentle horn, guarding the city's peace and quiet dedication. Interesting. So, this guy's been around for a while, kind of protecting the people then, yeah. I love his little, like, bell hat. This dude looks like a chill guy. This guy's a chill guy, this guy is. Look at his, like, almost gramophone tentacles as well. These, they've gone all out on these designs, haven't they? They have gone all out on these designs. Let's have a look at this one then. Aria Mumma. To be a true performer, one must first learn how to listen. Give your records, sheet music, or any musical medium to the Aria Museum. Don't be alarmed when it swallows and chews these items. It's simple in its way of listening to the music. Oh, look, it's actually got a microphone for a head. This looks like something out of, like, One Punch Man, this does, man. This is giving me, like, One Punch Man vibes. Am I on my own here? I swear, it's almost like a flower as well, yeah. This is an interesting design. So are these just going to be ones that we're going to meet in terms of, like, how we, you know, we've got this, like, obviously, them living side by side. Are these going to be ones that we actually see in this aspect in the game? Farcure's faces. Before they fall into slumber, the Farcure's faces of the masked reverie fill Raguna's days and nights with their playful banter. As the shop's iconic mascots, they've garnered their fair share of noise complaints. Okay, are these going to be like, they almost remind me of the little signs in, Pentagon here. They're going to come chasing you along, trying to advertise stuff and wares in the shops that you pass by. All right, let's have a look at this then. Mercurio. This dude looks like a little till. Is this a till? Passers-by often drawn to the delicate hands reaching out from the Averado Bank. These hands are perfectly adorned, always gesturing with elegance and grace, though their owner is just an echo teller. Okay, so it is, yeah. Is it? Is that what it is? Isn't it like a till? Like an old school till? Like a teller? I think that's what it is, yeah. Right? I'm not too sure there. Okay, interesting. Got a little digital face on. Okay, let's move on to this end. Man, there's a lot of these ones, isn't there? Interesting. Okay. Hadrian's Gladiator. This looks badass. It looks like it's coming out like of a portal of a painting, right? Among the prized treasures of the Montelli family is a morph painting depicting Hadrian, the legendary gladiator, with his blade drawn in Ragusa. These paintings have special power to pull anyone who touches them into the sphere within, allowing them to experience it as though it were real. Interesting. So is this going to be some sort of mechanic where we travel to a different plane of existence then? Or like sort of a dream state, like kind of like a somnoise? Is it going to be another way to interact with that sort of mechanic in the game? That sounds really cool. I wonder if we'll get to fight him, or we'll fight him, or we get to like fight as him. That'd be pretty sick. Interesting then. So if you look at some of these, we're definitely getting the idea. Obviously, we're getting the idea of like mechanics in, you know, the gondola, the Cloud Puffer Express, the Wing Ray. You know, this is screaming something that's going to be in the game, a mechanic. We're going to do some sort of, I don't know, shift into a new plane of existence. Okay. And then we've got Bakey at the heart of, what is that? Trattoria Margherita is an oven echo known as Bakey, tirelessly fueling Ragusa with its roaring flames and delicious aromas. Okay, so you're going to be cooking inside an echo then. Interesting. It's got like a little kitty face as well, hasn't he? Interesting. These are really, really, you know, cool designs. These are very creative. And then we've got Tub Pup. Remember we saw in the trailer, and I kept saying, I wonder if you could actually bath in this guy, and he'd be kind of sick. Spotted throughout Ragusa streets, the Tub Pups are lively echoes that serve as faithful companions, whether they are playing with children, carrying art supplies, or working as handy baskets. They bring joy and energy wherever they go. So they're just baskets then, so they can't actually turn into baths. That's a shame. Kind of cool to chill in one of these while it rocks around, and you just get a, you know, have a quick shower and a bath while you're chilling. LaGuardia. Now, this is a cool design again. This is really cool. I love these sort of designs, I do. This is dope. This is dope. Is this going to be like Guardian the Montelli family or something? A Guardian Echo serving the Order of the Deep. The Order of the Deep. See, we're getting little tidbits here, aren't we? What's the Order of the Deep then? It stands as a sacred figure of authority, its blade delivering righteous judgment against all transgression. Now, this, obviously, we don't know yet. This is, again, going back to some of the stuff I spoke about in my video. I was talking about this idea of chthonic tones in the game, which basically means underworld in Greek mythology. Deep underworld, a guardian of the underworld, maybe, potentially. We might have to talk about this in a specific video, because I was going to make a video talking about the Seraphim in the game, but maybe we'll have a proper look through these and speak about this in a separate video regarding that other video that I made as well. Interesting. Okay, so we got the Primordia Bloom, whatever the hell that is. That looks like it could almost be a glider. A deep-sea tacit discord known as the Abyssal Bloom. It blossoms only in the presence of danger, revealing its deadly fangs. Are we actually going to get to go underwater then? Because we did see a little bit of a clip in the trailer, didn't we? I think we're holding onto the narwhal. So we're going to actually do some stuff underwater. We're getting little tidbits here, aren't we? Little, you know, little bits on the floor thrown out to us. Just, you know, just here's a little bone. What do you think about that? Okay. Little crumbs. Okay, then what's this then? Alicia Cantatrice, a gentle and shy giant songstress who dedicates her entire existence to a single melody. When the melody reaches perfection, her life ends in its final note. Okay, that's really sad. Really cool design, though. Again, look at these horns, you know. I keep talking about these, like, chthonic vibes, but I feel like they're there. Like, we've definitely got, like, all these, like, almost, you know, like a guardian of, like, a religious place or something as well. Something that means a lot. CMOS, the camera echo owned by the Pioneer Association's Ragusa branch, acts with all fine manners of an old gentleman. He captures moments in time with care, often sipping a cup of developer solution between shots. Okay. Lucerna, what the hell is that? It looks like some sort of lantern. An echo lantern that belongs to the Order of the Deep, serving as the Order's watchful eyes to monitor the people of Ragusa. Interesting. So we have got like echo lanterns as well then. They've literally got jobs, haven't they? Alright, moving on to this one then. Lario, was that a giant turtle? Is that a hearth or something? Or is that like a theatre? On the back of a giant turtle. What is that? It's like a huge turtle, yeah, carrying something. This almost looks like it could be a stage. Like a theatre stage or something. Once a lonely echo drifting through the sea, Lario has spent years without a companion until it joined the troop of fools. So this is to do with Brant and Rochia. And yeah, all people know about its genus Plesiosaurus somni. Though the troop has sailed across many waters near Rinascita, they have yet to encounter another like it. Interesting. So is this like their ship then? Or does it just sail with them? Doesn't look like it'd be enough room up there to have a bunch of people sailing and living. But it looks potentially like where they do their shows, maybe. Cool mask he's got on as well. So is this where they're going to do, you know, where the theatre show will be? The troupe will be, I guess, when they perform? Okay, all right. Moving on to this then. Vox Sanctus, a ceremonial echo serving the Order of the Deep. It stands as a sacred figure of authority. Its horn sounding hymns of divine mandate and authority. Okay, so it's going to be some link here towards like the Seraphim logos that we've seen and stuff, isn't there? And maybe like connections to like the powerful families. Maybe like when we go through these paintings, we'll get this connection to the deep, maybe. I don't know. The Order of the Deep. Is that going to be below the island, or is it going to be in some like separate realm potentially? Okay, pardon me. And lastly, the Jester. They say the Jester's maracas weren't always for show before it turned into an echo. They were knives, and they never missed. Okay, interesting. All right then. So there's all 39 of the echoes in the game. Now, as I say, these look like they're potentially like, I'm just thinking these are just specifically for Ragusa and related to the town. These are not usable echoes. Like we've got some traversal echoes, I'm guessing. Some sort of like echoes that we're going to meet through the story. I wonder if these are going to be voiced, maybe. Because it does say it's the land of talking echoes. Potentially these are going to be the echoes that we get to see that talk to us. And we can interact with. Again, this is something to do with the troupe. Whether it's where they're going to perform. Can't wait to see that. But we've got some really cool designs here, guys. I really like this one as well. This just screams like One Punch Man to me, this does. It really does. That's what I get out of that. I love that we've got taxis as well. I wonder if we're going to be able to ride these in-game then. We're actually going to be able to use them to get around. This will be very interesting, this will. Some really cool designs as well. Some of these echoes are awesome. I really like these type of echoes. They've got some badass designs, actually. Really cool designs. Guys, let me know anyway. What do you reckon to these echoes? What do you think about these traversal echoes and such? I'm very much interested. Let me know what you think in the comment section as well. And I do apologize. My throat is shredded at the moment. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, guys, drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, let's roll on Rinascita. I'm very much excited now. And as well, one thing that's really cool, just to go back on it, we're getting a new attribute effect. Are we getting a new attribute? Where is it? Physical, damage, DPS. I don't know what the hell it is. Well, not DPS, but you know what I mean. Be really interesting to see. Can't wait. Very much looking forward to it now. The hype is real, guys. Roll on January the 2nd. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.